All right, we are gonna get started here with something I'd like to try doing, and that is playing a number of games um, throughout the stream versus playing just one. And this will help me get um, welcome. This will help me get a couple of games that have just been sitting in my library. A couple of them you can see right over here, but I'll get into the full screen here. I've got a lot of games um, split between multiple consoles, multiple platforms. I have a ton of board games. I have so many games that I will probably never be able to get to all of them again before life expires. And just naturally, don't worry, I'm not going to be giving away games, my prized possessions. There's just not enough time. Like, time is a valuable resource. It is fleeting, and what you spend it on, I hope you enjoy. So for me, I've got a lot of stuff in a library here. Let's switch over here. This is my Game Pass, my Xbox library. All games that I have access to through Xbox Ultimate. I've got 875 games, and that's a lot. So that's between games that I own, that I've paid for either through full price or Game Pass price. Xbox Game Pass has 457 games that I have access to. Again, those kind of rotate in. EA Play, Ubisoft Plus, games with gold that you get for free that you only have access to as long as you have your membership, and other stuff. So there's a lot of games. And if I played each of them as much as I play games, say like Cyberpunk, I would never get to all of them. Some games are only about 2 hours long. I mean, I've seen games that are short, so that's understandable. But we're going to try to play a couple of these. I've got a couple that I already have listed. I've started creating this list right here of games I'm going to try to throw at this attempt at getting through games. So I've got Marathon, which I'm going to play. Again, I don't necessarily like Marathon, but we're going to knock it out. We're going to play some Cyberpunk, some Hades, Starfield, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Just Cause, Stardew Valley, Tainted Grail, Conquest, Talisman 5th Edition, Crash Bandicoot, Borderlands, and Doom. Those are 13 games. Now, I'm only going to be playing 8 of those. Those that I have ready to go are those. But I could also play some other games if those in the chat come in and I have this list. Again, it could be any of these games that I have access to. I could just have it installing in the background while I'm playing 15 minutes. It shouldn't take 15 minutes to load very many of these games. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with Marathon. It's already queued up. So let me get back into it. It might have loaded in and it might have to reset. I have not played this game in over 2 weeks. I stopped playing it because I just don't like it. It is proving to be a game that demands microtransactions that are not of value to keep their servers going. And I don't know how the system works. It's probably not the best, and here I'll show you this if I didn't already show it to you. This is my game list that I'm looking at right now above here. If I didn't show it, I do apologize. But that is the list that we're going to be going through. A couple of other games you can't see because my screen is here, but we're going to be starting with Marathon. We're going to be playing this for 15 minutes. I'm going to try to get a timer going here. I've got it set up here on my PC. It'll be a stopwatch. And I'm going to hit my timer here, and we're just going to go. All right, let me get out of studio mode on OBS. Let me get my clock back up here. We're going to make it nice and small. Actually, we'll probably make it the largest thing here on my computer. Okay, so again, 15 minutes of playtime, not specifically wait time, but I mean, it could be part of that because that's kind of what this game is. All right. Okay, there has been new stuff. Cryo Archive, which I don't have access to. Outpost Duo. I don't have Cryo Archive. I don't necessarily like PvP games. I was hoping for a good focus on PvE. There's not really a focus. I mean, it's there, it exists. And I cannot pass judgment on a game that I haven't played for a good number of hours. And cumulatively, I have not played a ton of Marathon. This is currently where I'm at. I quit because I was bored. I was disgusted by the microtransactions and my lack of progress. It just wasn't making progress because I just wasn't holding on to the stuff that I needed to hold on to, because players were killing you almost instantly. This is day 15. I've played for 15 days. I played for a total of 149 hours. Sorry, 149 hours. 9 hours and 56 minutes. Plus 9 minutes plus 5 minutes, so I'm over 10 hours into the game. And I played almost every single day. I think there was one day since its launch I played almost every day for 2 weeks, and I played for 10 hours. That's in play time. And, you know, add an hour and 49 minutes over here. I hope I have this up on display. I don't, so let me switch over to share. Share here. I hope that this is the one that's on screen right now. It looks like I've only got the display up, so I'm going to have to swap these over. Give me a quick second here. Let me see if I can close this one. That should put Marathon primary. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you can see above, I've been played for 9 hours and 56 minutes, so about 10 hours total time. Last time I played was on the 18th of March, so it's been about 2 weeks. I played 2 weeks straight. So we're going to jump back in here again. I quit because I was just bored and I was frustrated to no end with the price of microtransactions. There's no value in those microtransactions. And then I just was not making any progress in the game. Again, that is me personally why I have stopped playing. Let's stay on perimeter because that's where our current mission is at. We're currently using the recon. Let's take off crew fill because we're playing solo. I have not done any of the ranked stuff. I might try to jump back in at another time and do that, but all right, we're just going in with a let's go in with a better loadout. Or is this my loadout? I guess that is the loadout. Okay, let's ready up. Let's get into full screen because I have a bad habit of not having that up. We're starting this run at 1000 on the 3rd of April, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the run. We're going to start our timer here. Okay, we're playing this for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And again, the game is good. It's just not for me. Its combat is good. And as long as they continue to support, I might come back to it. I just can't. I'm looking at a game that is using microtransactions, and it kind of sours the experience for me. If they did the same thing for Cyberpunk 2077, and that is my favorite game of all time, it would sour the experience, and I don't want to have experiences within that universe that uses microtransactions to nickel and dime players. Like, the prices of cosmetics have just gone crazy. Alright, so looks like we're about a minute into wait time. So we're going to say it's at least a minute. Minute 4, minute 5, minute 6, minute 8 seconds. A minute 8 seconds wait time, which isn't bad. That's actually a lot better than I would expect.
Verifying flesh integrity.
Okay, we've got 24 minutes in. Again, I like the look of the game. I like the Marathon IP. It just wasn't a game that I don't want to play in this IP in a competitive setting. Now, if it had a single-player component, campaign, narrative, and Then it had this as a side, like all of Bungie's previous games. They made an amazing single-player experience with a great campaign, great story. Halo, Destiny, those were good. And then they just kind of ruined their vibe and started creating just these money pump games. And that's a negative way of looking at it. It's not just a money pump game. It is a fun game. People are having a good time with it. It's not a bad game. It's just not. Doesn't feel right for me to be playing in a IP space that I like, Marathon. Again, if they did it to Cyberpunk 2077, my favorite game of all time, that experience would be soured. And I don't know how I'd feel about it. Have to see if they ever do that. I hope CD Projekt Red doesn't do that. I don't mind like cosmetic packs. Like if I paid $15 for a pack that gave me a bunch of stuff, not just a skin for a character that I can only see the hands of primarily while I'm playing. Like, and it's not even gameplay related stuff. Like if I paid for map packs and stuff like that, that might be that's okay to me because it's gameplay. For cosmetic only stuff, charging that much, you know, I would be willing for them to just. I know it's not. I'm like accepting mediocrity. I'd be okay if they just sold us each map pack. Like, sell me a $15 map pack that has maybe 1 or 2 maps in it. Maybe it comes with a new playable character. Alright, I'm not even focusing on my mission. I don't even know what my mission is. Scan drones in the tunnels beneath station. Alright, this is one that I have not been able to find. This was another thing. It's like trying to find and discover things while fun really starts to stagnate your progress. And if they're resetting you every season, which is gonna happen, it's eventual. And I gotta be the aggressive one, right? Oh great, now I've got the UESC on me. Okay. Can you clamber here? Clamber, buddy, clamber. Alright, let's... I do like this auto... It auto sets... Well, I can't go that way now. Which is where my objective is. Alright, can we get... a shield going? Can we get... heal going? I don't know where that other player is. And again, I'm not a PvP player, but that's really the only way you can play this game. You have to be aggressive. And I'm not even good at the game. I think I can tolerate 15 minutes playing this game. I don't know if I want to try playing it for 2 hours. I'd start to lose my mind. I hear what sounds like player footsteps. Alright, somewhere in here there are tunnels. Somewhere in here are tunnels. There's another player, I think. Looked like there was something over here. No, that was just a spark from something here. Alright, tunnels. I don't know where the tunnels are. These look like drones to me, but they're not.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Alright, so my extract exfil point is open. Let's give ourselves a little bit of an escape route. See, I've died so many times in this game just trying to search for things that are not clearly identified, like these tunnels. These all look like drones to me. they're in the tunnels. They're somewhere in the tunnels in this location. I just bought a PlayStation 5 Pro, and I wish I would have gotten this game on that console because it would have looked better. But they announced the Cyberpunk 2077 update a little too late, which is one reason, really the only reason I would have even gotten a PlayStation 5 Pro. Still waiting on it, but they have announced it that they're working on it. Which I think Cyberpunk 2077 will be the next game we play for the 15-minute run. I'd be surprised if I survive 15 minutes here. Getting away from... Alright, so we're still in station. And we're trying to find where these tunnels are. Scan drones in the tunnels beneath station. Alright, so how do I get to the tunnels beneath station? I've done a perimeter run around station to try and find exactly where this location might be. I thought maybe there was a tunnel's entrance. I followed this tubing here. I thought, it's going to be out here. There's going to be like drainage pipes or something. It's like, nope. So we'll make another run. I think while I was searching last time, I got killed. Again, to me, it would say if I was going to get underneath a station, there's either an elevator that takes me down there, or there's a piping system that takes me underground. Okay, so I've done a perimeter run. Keep hearing what sounds like footsteps. Okay, I don't have any access tunnels here. We've gone through there. Let's check this one. Something in here has got to take us below deck. Something in here. I feel like there's a grate or something I need to smash open. Wait. Deliver... Why? No. Wait. What? How is this beneath station? Is station in the air? What? That can't double jump. Oh. Okay, how do I get up there? Jump up here. This is when you miss that character that has a double jump on it. Alright, let's see, we've got one more here. Do I need to be up on it? Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Get up there. No! Come on, get up there. There. Where's the platform? Okay, let's get up there. Oh my god. Alright, stand still. Alright, deliver unstable gunmetal resources to decon and perimeter. Do I... Unstable gunmetal resources. Alright, so... If there happens to be gunmetal resources in here, that would be out freaking standing. Where... Do I have to do this all in one sitting? Alright, where are my objectives listed? Alright, alright, perimeter. In perimeter, scan the packages. Okay, so we don't have to do them both in one sitting or one run. So we could go to a contested exfil. Alright, let's just see if we can exfiltrate. Since I've already done it, though, we might just... Yeah, we might as well just stay here for the full 15 minutes of this stream. And then we'll exfil once we hit the 15-minute mark. Whichever comes first. Alright, gunmetal. Where would I normally get gunmetal at? Face-to-face combat with another player would be expected. This is going to be contested, meaning once I scan it, it's going to bring in the bad guys. But let's go ahead and get into a defensive position. We may get some aggro from any enemies over here. Wonder if that has gunmetal on it. Alright, let's get close to the exfil point. Okay, let's crawl. We're probably not going to make it. We're going to get drained. We'll be really lucky if we're able to get over there. He's going to expedite how long... see if I can break... No, I can't break the tether. 10, nope. Sometimes this little beacon right here will break the tether. It does not. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, did you see the sliver? Alright, that's 15 minutes. It's 14 minutes and 30 seconds, but that's closest to 15 minutes. That's all I really need to care about for Marathon. Is it fun? It can be. Do I like to play games where there is a player versus player component? No. Do I like a game that has egregious and greedy microtransactions? No, I don't. I do play gacha games, but you are buying, and again, you can buy it, you can pay a lot. You're getting something that's gameplay related, at least, characters. You're getting a character to play as. Now, this, for that, and this way, that way, one way or the other, the way that you perceive value is different for everyone. Yes, I accept that. But I would rather spend something that gives me something to play with versus just something that does nothing other than cosmetics. That is egregious spending. That is a waste of money. It's like buying too many clothes. It's just, they're all doing the same thing, they just look different. But if I buy a bunch of tools, yeah, it's expensive and sometimes they're overpriced, but each one has a purpose. Just don't buy a bunch of hammers. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic. All right, that was 15 minutes. That's enough for me. Let's jump into some... How about some Doom? Let's do some Doom. All right, let's reset this clock. Or we'll go ahead and hit timer or reset it. We will start the timer. Okay, so we are going to open up our list here. We're going to close out this document for Excel. We're going to open up our 215. I'm going to call this series 215. 2 hours, 15 minutes each. Disable all settings. Doom has several accessibility. Disable all settings. Customize. No. Disable all settings. Do a remix. Yes. I confirm all of that. I mean, who says no to those, right? Doom. Doom 2. Master levels, evolution, blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. A bunch of stuff. Alright, let's go back up. Doom. Alright, we'll do single player. We'll do new game. We'll do Knee Deep in the Dead. Hurt Me Plenty, I think, is a good place to start. Let me get this up. That is up. Let me get my timer going. And let's go. You know, I probably should have picked a harder difficulty because this might be too easy. Yeah, normally there's some good monsters up here. You know what I should do? Hold on a second. Hold on. This may cover up a little bit. Bring this down a little bit. Move it over. Not going to get the best results here. It's probably going to cover up a little bit. But whatever. Yeah, it's not going to be great. Alright. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I need a shotty. If there's anything that I could use right now, it would be a shoot gun. Yeah, you're dead. We'll make it a little speed runish. I mean, I'm not super fast, but yeah, I don't like the size, so I think I'm gonna size this up just a little bit more. I'm gonna go to about there. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think Hurt Me Plenty is maybe a bit too easy. Yeah, shotgun. Yeah. I like the remixed music, but the classic is still good. Armor's good. Woo. This game is still good. This game is still good. I'm glad that they brought the Doom, like Doom Doom 2003? Was it Doom? Not Doom 2003. Doom 2023? I forget what the new Doom. The modern Doom. Oh. Wasted round. I forget which door that opens. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Boom, shakalaka. Missed shot. Ooh, got him before it. Alright, got everything. Par is 1:15. I did it in 2 minutes. It took a minute too long. I'm a loser. Missed shot. Lost rounds. Missed shot again. Another lost round. Let's get all this goodies. Get the goodies. Get the goodies. Get the goodies. Whoop. Come on back. Come on back, buddy. Yeah. Blap, 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 blap. Goodies, blap. Alright, let's go back this other way. Here. Don't get hit by the fiery ball. Hit it. Hit that switch. Elevator, please. Alright, we're at 6 minutes. Nope, go elevator. Back down, please. Thank you, sir. Secrets. Kind of. Oh, somebody's... No, not yet. Not yet. Come on. Just poke your head out. Why does he get me, but I can't get him? That shotgun's got some good range on it. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh no. I don't know. Oh no! Darn it. I had a good run. Now I lost everything. Get that shotty. Without a doubt, shotgun for me is about the best weapon. The other ones are cool. The other ones are cool. Go back the other way. Oh, I should have just hit the canister. Got me a little bit. Getting a lot of achievements. This is the first time I think I've played this game in this format. And when I say that, I think they re-released this as a Doom 1, Doom 2 set. And it's great. It's so good. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, don't fall. I fell because I was trying to aim at this guy. Come on, poke your head up. There we go. Let's grab these shotguns. Step over here. There's our blue key. Shadows are not enemies, but the enemies are in the shadows. Grab that one. Alright, I don't think there's there's anything else here. I don't know how many times I've been in Doom and just sit here mashing the interact button. Round a circle, round a circle, round a circle. Yeah. Just keep moving. That's one thing that they captured pretty good in the modern Dooms. That can. That can. There we go. I think I got everything. Again, there's secrets in here that I haven't gotten, but let's make sure we try and grab stuff. Sorry, I know I'm moving really, really fast. This probably gives people motion sickness. This game used to give me motion sickness. Like, really, really bad. Oh, the remix stuff sounds great. Now, I think going through that way with the shield gives you something. I used to make, I've forgotten a lot. I used to make runs through this game trying to get through it as quickly as possible, but I've lost a lot of that. A lot of that memory is gone. I really like using the Gatling gun against the floating guys. I forget what those are called. Right. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. I think this goes around. Things over there to the left and right. Nice and slow up here. Wasted rounds. Oh, there's one right there. Again, I like them on the floaties, but I'll use them here just because we're probably going to run out of time anyway. Did I run out of shotgun rounds? I ran out of... okay. Usually when it kicks you out of a gun, that means you don't have any more rounds of that left. Ugh. Make sure this isn't a secret door. Go ahead, come around that corner. Go ahead, come around that corner. Oh, one shot. Nice. Checking for secret doors. Oh, back up. Move, move, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Never stop. Never stop. Or you will die. Yellow card. Nope. Nope. Didn't back up enough. Alright, check my 6. Little bit of blood in the nose. That's alright. I feel like I'm L11. Hits, taking some hits. Just looking over. Alright, we're good there, we're good there, we're good there. Alright, that's 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Alright, we're gonna just jump into this one for a couple of seconds. Alright, so we're gonna take damage no matter what. If we get through it relatively fast, doesn't matter. that. I know I got a guy behind me. Invisible. Grab that. Alright, that's 15 minutes, folks. Whoo! Alright. What are we doing next? Should we do some Starfield? That's probably a little less. Alright, let's reset that timer. Again, we won't start the timer until we're actually in the play. Alright, let's look at our list here real quick. A quick second. Let's go to share. Let's bring up our database. Alright, so we played Doom. We'll make that green. We played Marathon. That's all we've played, right? Doom and Marathon. And now we're playing Starfield. Alright. Now, I have been jumping back into Starfield. I've been taking a bunch of notes. And again, I do that for all of my games. But I'm not going to be doing that in these quick streams. Alright, we're going to throw our screen back up here. Again, I made this that size for Doom, which it worked okay. I don't know if I would do that every single time, but alright. So, mission alternating currents, I think. I think this is where I'm going around and, yeah, triggering this stuff. Okay.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Well, I imagine I can. Alright, I think after this stream, or during the stream, I'm going to order a pizza. So as soon as the stream's done, I can go pick it up, eat, and then start streaming again. Alright, I do like these puzzles. Alright. Alright, so if we move this around. Again, we're not necessarily looking at the outside ring all the time. We're looking at both the inner and the outer. And then we need to like shimmy it. So we go back and forth. We can see that we're not doubling up. So these first two will be for the inner ring. And then these are probably good for the outer ring. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we're going to keep playing around with them until we find what works best. We might be able to use this one. And if we can get 2 for 1, that would be preferred. Alright, let's use this one for the inner, or for the outer. Nope, that's not going to work either. Oh, let's go back this way. Nope, that doesn't work there. I feel like we need to work on the outer first then. Okay, there's that one. Okay, actually, it does work. Never mind. 2 on the right are for the outer, the 2 on the left are for the inner. That goes there. That one is here. Alright, check one more time. We're not duplicating. That one goes there, that one goes there. Alright, so we do that one. That one, that one, that one. Alright, sweet. I do like those puzzles. I am a hoarder, so I normally take a lot of this stuff, but because we're doing the 15-minute stream, I'm not going to hoard. We're just going to grab mission-specific things. And maybe get distracted by other things that do happen. Alright, program status pause. Now, again, I take a ton of notes. I'm gonna pause the timer here. Actually, I didn't even start the timer, so we get free time. Actually, I won't pause the timer while I'm doing this. So let me open up my other database. We'll do this one for Starfield. All right, I don't know if this is going to show up on stream. Go to share. All right, we're going to have to swap this out. I'm going to go here, Excel, Raiders, Starfield. All right, so this is the Starfield database that I've been creating. And I absolutely love taking all of this data and learning more about the game. And I do that through pelt, and think of it like the skin pelt that you would take from an animal. You're gathering resources. So I'm gathering information. So I call it pelt, which is people, enemies, locations, and things. That could extend into enemies. So that are people. It could also extend into robots. It could extend into protagonists, antagonists, all sorts of stuff, but usually proper nouns, so people's, places, and things, but that normally have a name. I give feedback as I'm playing the game, things that make sense to me. Again, you would have seen this in previous streams, pretty much all of my streams. I'm doing this either in the background. I'm definitely doing this a lot more thoroughly when I'm playing not on stream, because I spend a little bit more time on it, but I'll still do this stuff in the background. But again, I'm here to stream to interact with the community. I'm not doing this for any other reason. So if you see me taking notes, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, back to the game. And I won't pause the stream, or sorry, pause the timer, because I kind of didn't start the timer. Alternating currents deliver evidence. All right, so downloading to external device. Are you finished downloading, or are you still downloading? Who knows? All right, Dodgson. My guy. Okay, so I'm going to have to add this because I don't want to miss this. I'm going to pause the timer anytime I do this. So now we're at 2 minutes and 27 seconds in. Let me jump over here. We're going to add, and I'll share as I'm doing this because I like to. Let's go over here, and we're going to take this one. Okay, so we are going to add in a line on our pelt. We'll try to do it around the D's. Doesn't always work. Just I insert a new line. I used to have this on a macro on my keyboard, my Razer keyboard, but this Razer keyboard, I forget what it's called. It's a piece of junk. Like, it's got this lit up thing that I can't do through Synapse 3 or Synapse 4. Like, Razer keyboards in general are absolute crap, especially when they're programmable, because I have zero access to the lights and all that other jazz. And this Razer keyboard, unlike many other keyboards I've tried, just the programming for the lights is absolute crap. All right, so this is Dodgson. I'm going to say, my guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program nonstop. So stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Galbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction and wipe the records, like they always do. Money is all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. It's kind of like U.S. currency. All right, so I'm going to say it's a person. I don't know whether or not it's a male or female. Connection is I don't know. What connection does he have? I'm going to say he's got a connection to Newman, which is actually another character. Location. It was in a message. And then remarks. Talking about getting his cut of funds, I guess. All right, then we'll come over here. I'm doing this a little bit quicker than I would normally do when I'm taking this data. Okay. Okay. No. Stop doing that. Alright, this is Newman. It is a person. His connection is to Dodgson in a message. Talking about... Wait. My guys got creative when they're you should have all the juice you need to run the program nonstop. Keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around, even if Cal Bank notices the missing funds. Okay, so this one we need to read. Newman talking about Gal Bank. Hidden fund, hidden money laundering. It looks like money laundering. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we started the timer again. We've got what we needed from here. Hopefully, yeah, I would be exploring this whole thing. I'd be looking for stuff. I'd be grabbing loot. Just steal it. Don't know why it would be considered stealing. Just take it. Take whatever we want here. Feel like ooh, laundry. Still doing laundry like that in whatever century. Okay, we want to grab all of this. That could be of value. Salt shaker, we don't need that. Let's go into the bedroom here. Search, search, search. I don't know if anybody has played Starfield, but I like Bethesda games, and Bethesda games normally let you loot a lot of stuff and usually interact with stuff. One thing I do like about Starfield, I don't know if you can do it in every Bethesda games, but you can dump your entire inventory in front of you and then step back and look at it. I quite like that a lot. Alright. That was a quick scan. Probably could stay there for 30 minutes to an hour just exploring those locations, which I really, really enjoy doing. Alright, let me get back into full screen. I apologize. That's why I put this other screen over there, is because I constantly do this. I have that database screen up, and then I never have the gameplay screen up, so I put that one in the bottom right to at least have something. Alright, we still got another 10 minutes. We did pause while we were doing the database entry, which I'll try to do if I ever do that for story games like this, where I'm creating a very robust database. Again, this is all from my own perspective. Alright, we need to go to spaceport. I also need to plug in my phone because it's losing charge. It's warning me. Warning, warning, warning. Your phone battery is almost dead. Okay. Okay, I think if I hold... Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the one I want. Deliver evidence to Luisa Reyes. Did I get Reyes in here?
I talked to my insurance, and they said they
I'm gonna
don't
pause
cover
this.
that kind of damage.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Alright, Louisa, let's see. Is she in here? I don't think she is.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
Maybe I need to
insert.
talk to a lawyer.
Yeah, I used to have a macro, one button push, and I could insert a new line. And I could start and stop the timer. I could start and stop speech to text, but all that's gone. The macros are completely gone. I can't access them anymore. Trying to go through the Razer Synapse setup is just completely blind to
My
the keyboard.
investments really took a pounding last quarter.
Watched a bunch of YouTube videos, tried to do as much as I could to fix it, but it just never, ever worked. Alright, so Louisa... Okay, so I do have Louisa Reyes. HHK... It's probably not... Need to sort this data real quick. Sort by name. Okay, so Louisa should be organized now. Somebody I met recently probably was at the bottom. Technician from Up New Lannis. Carl is her co-worker. She has me gather evidence. They recently announced a... Sorry, let me get back at full screen. They recently announced the new update to where traveling between planets will be smoother in the game. So that'll be something that I will be excited to look at. Alright.
As a tracker agent, my duty is to inform and advise.
I don't know if I have... Oh, so I can give it to Louisa, or I could give it to Zoe. But they're working together, right? I thought they started working together.
Have you got the data? So you tracked it down.
Oh,
That's
and
enough to show
they've
for it?
talked about giving DLSS 5. I don't know what everybody is so up in arms about, this DLSS 5 thing. I'm going to pause the timer here as I talk about this. It's interesting to me what AI is capable of as a tool. And I would agree that overuse of that, especially when you have the funds to hire people to do that, then do that. Smaller companies, 100% use AI to make, get yourself established and like create something that you can deliver to consumers. Again, charging them for the actual time spent. If you're charging me for AI, then that's a different thing, because you really didn't do all that work. You just put in some prompts. Unless the AI is your
still
tool that
with
you
me?
created. Yes, sorry. So I like the fact that DLSS 5 does some of this machine learning to make images like amazing, but there's still underlying things that need to be created. And I would say for specific characters, you don't want to do that with. Make those handcrafted. But if the AI machine learning looks better than the handcrafted stuff, then it kind of has this uncanny disconnect. But I like the way that it looks, and like Todd Howard has already signed off on, do it for Starfield. Capcom already signed off, do it for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Like, go ahead. There's certain things that I think is, I think
Are you thinking about something or
triggered by people when you
kinda
talk
there?
about AI taking jobs, but we've been doing that for centuries. We've been replacing labor that people used to do, artistic or not, by simpler means to save us time to do other things. But again, all right,
Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid.
I would like to
Those
see it.
are the
I'm
people
excited
you
about it.
offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it, and I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
So what would have happened if I would have given it to her? Are they going to be friendly now?
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calibank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
I like how they closed it out there. All right. So I am over encumbered, but let's open up our menu here. Missions, straight down. Beautiful secrets back to Vectera. Return to Vectera. Do we want to go ahead and do that? I guess let's return to Vectera.
What?
I think I'm beneath New Atlantis. Wow, just an infinite spill of NPCs. Yeah, we're under New Atlantis. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, going towards the ship.
How you doing?
I kind of feel like maybe we should, since we're over encumbered and our ship does have limited storage, we're gonna go back And I'm gonna pause the timer here while I'm just taking care of inventory. I'm pretty sure it's in the residential district. I really hope that is it called Expanse? Exodus. I hope Exodus. There is an Expanse video game coming out as well. I hope Exodus is everything I hope it to be. I really, really hope Exodus is good. Okay, I think we can climb up and over this to get to our residence. I don't think it's back that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. I gotta be careful about my stamina. I'm pretty sure it's this way. We're gonna run up here to the top and then we'll take a break. Running out of stamina. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nestled back behind here. Alright, let's rest. The character, not me. Alright. Stamina regained. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is headquarters. My bedroom is somewhere over there. Yeah, we never, and I was talking about Exodus. Again, it's supposed to be this epic new space opera game. I'm hoping that it is everything that I expect it to be. Again, expectations need to be tempered. No game can ever really meet everyone's expectations. I think Bethesda does a good job to make sure if their games aren't quite meeting expectations that they keep working on it. And any game company that continues to work on their game to make it better, based on feedback. Now, I don't want like the community to guide the direction of the narrative because they don't like the way the story is, a la, or we know the debacle with Mass Effect 3. I was like, oh, it didn't give me the ending I wanted. Well, everybody's ending and feeling of that game was different. So I don't want them to change the narrative based on feedback. But I mean, they can do that after game one. Like game one, okay, if they want to keep the characters, everybody really like the character, or they really like... So I know I'm jumping around here, but Cyberpunk 2077, it started with male V being... I think I just went outside. It started with male V kind of being on the cover. And then it kind of shifted over to female V being the one that everybody really liked. So she kind of became... Now, I'm not saying Jeremy Lee versus the male actor, which I need to remember his name. I apologize to him. You did a good job, too. But I think people just gravitated towards female V, so she got on the cover. Now, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm just rambling way too much. All right, let's transfer some stuff. All right, let's do all. All right, actually, let's go back. Let's go to miscellaneous. All right, I've been collecting pens. Oh wait, no, my inventory. Sorry, let's go back to miscellaneous. Black stylus, all 6. Bubble level that. Yes, Digipix will keep. Pen will keep. I'm gonna collect all the pens in the game. Notes will keep. Packs, we only need 1. Helmets, apparel, we just need 1. Not that one. Let's equip this one. We'll put that one away. Alright, throwables, that's good. Aid, weapons are up at the top. That's probably what's taking up a bunch of inventory. I've armed the cutter. Let's keep the let's keep a couple of these. We'll put that away. Put the shotgun away. Put that one away. That one away. Put that one away. Alright, we'll keep the cutter for mining and a pistol and a rifle. What is our inventory at? 97 out of 101. Spacesuits, apparel, throwables, miscellaneous aid. Ugh. Aid is taking up the majority of... Alright, let's put that away. Don't know. Treatment mass, movement speed, restores value. Man, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, we can get rid of the alcohol and the bourbon. Alright, we'll get rid of the bourbon, alcohol, alcohol, alcohol. Keep the snack packs, chicken will keep, the food. Surprised these are taking up so much space. Eggs, chunks, bunch of chunks. Keep all the chunks. No, we don't need wine. Don't need wine. Keep the potatoes. We don't need the beer. Milk. We'll keep the water. Put away the milk. Put away the water. Put away the whiskey. Don't know what Bill's can is. Spiced worms. We'll come back for. Grilled cheese sandwich. Yum. Paste. Hill jail. Heart. Immobilize. Marshmallow treat. Put that away. Meal kit. We'll put away. We stole that pack of cereal. Chicken we'll keep. Man, I feel like we're not really putting that much away. Alright, let's just put all this food away. We'll keep the... okay, we'll keep that. Put the milk away. Miso we'll put away. Multi-pack, put that away. Orange. Ale, we'll put the alcohol away. Keep that. Mini bite. Rye. So much stuff I've collected. Again, we're not counting this as gameplay time. Alright, that should be enough. We'll do that for now. Okay. Let's get... What is wrong with him? His health status. Alright, let's... we actually have to eat and drink. Alright, so we'll go to aid. We're going to go down to cherry hydration. So we will consume. And then chicken. Consume. Alright, so health and hydration is good. Alright, once we get back to the train, we'll start the timer. Because we don't want to waste all of our time spent in menus. Again, gameplay. Gameplay. Alright. We're going to sprint over to the train. We'll start the timer once we get back over there. I think there's a walk platform right here that goes across. I think. Nope, there's another trolley right there. Alright, we'll take the trolley, tram, to the spaceport. As soon as we get in our ship, we'll hit the timer again. We're at 8 minutes and 12 seconds of gameplay time. We paused the timer while we were inside the menus, while we were storing everything. Messing around with our inventory, we won't call that playtime. Alright, we'll jump over here. Alright, let's go to spaceport. Alright, we'll start the timer there. Yeah, I think a lot of my games that I've been playing is more enjoyable if I'm logging a lot of my experience and taking down all this data that I collect. And if I can spend more casual time with the game, then it certainly helps its appeal for me. I think if I sat down and played Marathon at a more comfortable pace versus feeling like I needed to pressure myself to fight other players, then I might enjoy it a little bit more. I do enjoy exploring the world, it's just I'm competing with other players to enjoy my time.
Do you need something, Captain?
Not right now, thank you. All right, take off.
We have liftoff.
And we're off. Yeah, I haven't gotten into shipbuilding in this game. I haven't gotten into base building in this game.
We're locking into orbit now.
Alright, let's run over here. Point in direction. I think it's bumper buttons. Nope, that might be a different game. Oh.
Switching over to standard engines.
Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
Now he says do not board. That sounds like every alien movie.
This is Sirac on the start. Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
I think a no means yes, right? Oh, oh, oh. Alright, where is my docking?
This is Sirac on the start. Oracle. We are anomalous readings.
Alright, I think I just have to click on it and it'll auto board.
Compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
Auto docking. I'd kind of like a manual dock. Let me put that in my database for this game. Uno momento. I'm gonna pause the.
This is Sirac on the start. Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
Alright, just adding to the database. I would like manual docking with stations and ships.
We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not.
Alright, we are docked. Let's go ahead and
not
board. Do not board. Too late. Doing it anyway. Alright, let's get our weapon out. Oh. We are weightless. Gravity not on. Weapons. I forget which button that is. There it is. Let's take this pistol. I thought I took my other... Here, let me equip that. No, don't want this camera. Alright, I want my pistol. We need to equip this one. Alright, that should be something I can... There we go. There we go. It's a little bit more comfortable. Wait, was that a door? What is in here?
I cannot give up.
this looks like. Actually looks pretty good. Talking about like the movement of the character when like in third person.
Hold on. You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Sarah, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmented. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end. The great. No. No, it's happening. Sarah, run. I can't stop it. Sarah.
I like how the gunshots push you back. Oh no, I should have maybe healed myself. Alright, that's actually a good spot there. That was 15 minutes. Alright, interesting. Alright, we'll go here. We'll hit the start button again. We'll save. We'll put that into a New Atlantis. Overwrite. Yes, please. We'll wait for it to complete saving. It is. Alright, let's go. Let's go My Games and Apps. Do we want to do Assassin's Creed? Let's look at our list real quick. I'm going to pause the timer, reset it for our next game. Alright, so we did Starfield. Assassin's Creed Shadows, maybe? Alright, let's jump into Assassin's Creed Shadows. See if we even have that loaded. I might have to update it or install some other stuff, but we'll see. We'll start the timer whenever we get into game. Alright, so we've been at it for about an hour and 20 minutes. I think in order to play the full Assassin's Creed needs an update. What? 119 gigabytes. Alright, so while that's going on in the background, let's go play some low cost, not constantly pushing on the internet. Let's play some Just Cause. I've collected digital copies of all the Just Cause games, and I want to play back through those again. And I've done so, I think somewhere in my collection, this room or some other storage, I've got physical copies of this, but digital for me, I've fully converted to being a mostly digital player. I have a couple of like physical copies. I don't know if I can. There might be some like right. Nope, you can't see it. It would have been behind the chair. But I've got physical copies of some games like Cyberpunk 2077, Ghosts of Yotei. I think every Switch game, at least first party, big game, I've got physical copies on my Switch 2. Alright, Devil's Drop Zone. I love the Just Cause series. And I don't know what the new game is from the guys that do Just Cause. I've heard that they're making a new game. Alright, do we need to walk into here?
Here's the guy the agency wants gone, like yesterday. President Salvador Mendoza. Totally in bed with the Montano drug cartel and backed by a well-armed military and police. We found just the guy to make life a little difficult for El Presidente.
Why am I not surprised?
Meet your new best friend, Jose Caramicas, the rebel leader. El Presidente's got him in prison on this very island. He's being held at the old Spanish fort of El Grande, not far from here. Convenient, huh?
Get to the fort, take out the guards, free Caramicas, and you'll be one of the gang.
Get to the fort.
You better get moving. Oh, and Rico, if anything goes south, remember.
You don't know me.
Exactly. But you're used to that, huh?
Get to the fort.
Now get what you need from Kane and vamos.
Get to the fort. Alright. First Kane, then the fort. Alright, Kane. Alright, is Kane nearby, or... Take a silenced one. I'll take that. I want more weapons, though. Again, I'm playing the original Just Cause so that I can appreciate the newest ones. There's just something about the classic games that you remember, like playing Resident Evil 1 and then going and playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem. They are remaking Resident Evil 1. I think the only games that they're not remaking is 5 and 6. They still hold up pretty well. Alright, I see the marker. Whoop! Traffic jam. Everybody okay here? Oh, there's an accident. Stay on the roads. Interest points. The black dots on your minimap are helpful hints. Use them to find items and locations that will help you. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. I think I'm not a fan of the camera being locked to... Sorry. The camera is... Wait, me? Am I the bastardo? Do I have a parachute at all times? Wait for it. We can make it. Don't touch the water. Don't touch the water. No, don't touch the water. I don't think I have stamina. Swim controls. Forward, steer, left, right. Adjust depth using... Wait, what? Use L1 while swimming. Dive. I use the trigger buttons to swim forward. Wow, look at the water effects. So amazing. They even climb up the... Yeah, look at that. Impressive. Sometimes it feels like current tech can barely keep up. I'm going to bring the music down. It is loud for me. Saving content. Save successful. Resume. Alright, somewhere nearby. I need a boat. I need to call in a boat. I'm pretty sure you can do that in the other Just Cause games. Alright, let's... Can we climb to the top of this mountain? Maybe we can. Looking good so far. Alright. Can we jump? Nope. Parachute, parachute, parachute. Aww. Aww. I'm gonna miss the wingsuit until I get that. I'm already missing the wingsuit. The water effects are pretty good. Doom 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 doom. I probably could have taken a car all the way here, but I kind of broke the law. So they're out to get me. I think if I do future runs of this 215, 2 hours playing multiple games, 15 minutes each, I'll stick to the 15 minutes and just try to focus on gameplay versus me wanting to take down database, which I absolutely know slows things down. Plus, I might even consider, alright, any transit time, I'm going to have to establish some kind of rules. All transit time going to and from checkpoints. Alright, let's see, can we... There we go, that's what we want, kind of. Sounds like he's wearing high heels. Is this where I was supposed to go? I thought I was supposed to talk to a dude to get resources or something, and then come here. Zip line. When does he get his zip line? Yeah, when do... Uh-oh. Like, I've gotten so used to climbing, and he doesn't have a zip line. Oh, no. What do I do? I can't... Oh, no. Oh, no, folks.
We need help. Over.
I think I... Okay, let's jump over here. See if there's a way to get through. Oh, there's an opening right over there. I was a little worried that I might have gotten stuck inside of a space that I would never get out of.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands on my shoulder. Da da dun dun da da dun. Alright, I made it.
Go on, you filthy bastards! Slap me around some more, you
What
damn
is this game?
cowards.
This looks fun.
You could
Hey,
even
Muffin,
kill
welcome
me.
back. This is
Look
Just
how
Cause.
scared you don't make me.
Classic
You
open world chaos.
Chill, my friend. I'm here to free you.
It's a favorite series of mine. I like Just Cause. When did Just Cause get... When did it launch?
You have made one very powerful friend today. We will do some great things together, eh? Viva la revolución. Vámonos.
All right, let's try to get out. 2006, September 22nd, 2006. All right, let me get out of this screen here. It's a little bright. There we go. All right, we're 10 minutes in. We'll play this for about another 5 minutes. Hopefully, we can get him out of this prison. And that should be a good portion of this game. Then we'll switch to another game. Muffin, since you've dropped in, would you like to pick the next game that I throw into this 15-minute marathon? I've got another 30 minutes to play. For this stream, anyway. And as long as it's not a game I've already played on this stream. And that I have access to it. And I don't have to spend any money. I want to keep my spending down. For the PlayStation 1, I'm assuming... Oh, what console was it on? Probably should run. Grenades being thrown at me. I wonder, do I have healing items? I need healing items. Where do I get that from?
Socorro! We need help! Over!
How do I heal? I don't think we're healing, folks. No, 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 don't, what? No, jump into the boat. Jump into the boat. Jump, no, no, Rico, 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 we talked about this. Rico, Rico, swim up, Rico. Oh gosh, I forget how I swim up. Oh no, folks. Okay, there we go. Alright, I want to get out of this water. How do I do that? Come on, Rico, swim forward. There you go. Good boy. Ugh, a zip line. Where's my zip line at when you need it? Okay, use vehicle. There it is. Okay, sweet. We got it. We have our guy. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Boat controls. Alright. Wow, the music is really, really low now. Dagger. Alright, let's bring up the music just a little bit more. Go back one more time. One more. Yes, we're going to save. Saving content. So many extra menus. There we go. Yeah, I don't hear any music anymore. Oh, don't ground, don't ground, don't ground. See, it'd be nice if I had my friend with me, like physically with me, and then he could take over, like, the guns. Like, I need a gunner. Yeah, I like the Just Cause games because it was all about mobility, and I don't know if the zipline was a part of the Just Cause series until later, or if it was in Just Cause 1, but the zipline was so much fun. And then when they added the wingsuit, doing like infinite gliding was so much fun. And it had a pretty good scale of a map. So I freed him and then I just escaped. I think that's all it is. Yeah, if you know it's a game I've played and I haven't already streamed it, I'll let you know. Alright, let's go ahead and bail here. Jump, Rico. Go, Rico, go! Alright, we're back on foot. Got our double pistols. Those are the most entertaining. Alright, for this particular game, I know that I said I'd do 15 minutes. We're going to try to finish this particular mission. Try to get over to our other point. Hopefully we can steal a car to expedite this. Alright, Alright, I think we can go this way. Let's hit the start button. Hopefully this is a map. No, it's not. Hopefully this is a map. Yes, it is. Alright, let's zoom in if there's a way. How do we zoom in? How do we zoom in? Zoom. Zoom. Right stick. Oh my gosh, we're already zoomed all the way in? Alright. Road maybe behind us. Yeah, this is horrible. Horrible map. Hold on. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, wow, that's a horrible. Can't zoom in anymore on the map. That's insane. Modern times, I have such high expectations of older games for some reason. I'd like to see a remake of the or a new Just Cause. I don't think they're going to get a remake. It's not that popular of a series, but it's probably right up there with the Saints games, Saints Row. All right, we should be able to get a save point here. Hopefully this is a save point. Okay, so he was with me, essentially, but
you are free.
I didn't get the...
Hombre Esperanza. He is one of us now.
He's the hombre. He's one of us.
You got it, amigos.
Embrace me
Jose,
as
we
a
must
brother.
move now, the troops.
See, I must vanish for a while. We'll meet again soon.
I like the pre-rendered cutscenes that use... Yes, I do wish to save. That use the in-game engine, but they're kind of pre-rendered. Okay, that's it for Just Cause. We're updating Assassin's Creed Shadows, so we may not be doing that one today. We'll do that one in the future. And I give it over to Erotic Stud Muffin to choose what may be our final game of this particular stream. We've got about 40 minutes left, so I think that'll be fine. Muffin, if you have a game, please let me know. I have a list of games that are installed. Let's see here. I just got done. I have Cyberpunk, Hades, Stardew Valley, Tainted Grail, Conquest, Talisman 5th Edition, Crash Bandicoot, or Borderlands. I know I have those. I did not finish Resident Evil 9. I can switch over to the PlayStation 5, though. Give me a quick second here. Yeah, that's fine. We can do Resident Evil 9. I have not finished it because a bunch of games came out. Marathon was one, then Resident Evil 9, and then Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert kind of paused a bunch of games. It even took a little bit of time from Cyberpunk. I still play Cyberpunk at least 3 times a week. Sometimes I play every day, but at least 3 times a week. There's some days that I miss just because I'm hanging out with friends at the Board Game Lounge. Yeah, I have not finished Resident Evil 9. But we can do that one if you would like. Give me a quick second and I'll switch over there. Shouldn't take me too much time to get it switched over. Now that I'm streaming on OBS, I don't have to worry about the system kicking me out just because I'm swapping units or swapping systems. Alright, where are you, Resident Evil 9? I actually installed all of the Resident Evil games on my PlayStation 5 Pro now that I have 2 terabytes. So I have Resident Evil Resistance, Resident Evil 2 Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 2 Classic, Resident Evil 3 Classic. What other games do I have installed in here? There's Revelations. I've got Resident Evil Code Veronica, the original Resident Evil. I Did I already say Resident Evil 7? Alright, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We will jump in and we'll make Resident Evil 9 Requiem our last game of the stream. This stream. We're going to be streaming again later today. I'm going to go ahead and put my pizza order in. I'm going to eat lunch and then come back after that. Or I'll stream while eating, which is sometimes a thing. Alright, I think I just want to get a basic pepperoni pizza. I usually get a Hawaiian, but I think I'm going to get a pepperoni. I have a craving for pepperoni right now. Alright, give me a quick second here. Let me get to this on the order. Meat lovers? No. Just a basic pepperoni. Mediterranean. A shrimp. Okay. Can I just... Pizza, cheese pizza with one topping. There it is. Alright. Cheese pizza, one topping. We're going to go... we're going to do a 14-inch. And it's just going to be regular crust. Bacon. No, we just want pepperoni. I want extra pepperoni as well. Extra pepperoni. Pepperoni, yes. Extra. An extra $3. An extra, wait. An extra $7.50 to make it extra pepperoni. Does that seem right? Wow, that's almost the price of a pizza. But I don't care. I'm not concerned. I'm just going to get my pizza on order because I'm hungry. I skipped breakfast, which is not a good idea. I should not have skipped breakfast. All right, $24.15 for a 14-inch pizza. I think it's because I got a 14-inch. I really don't need that much pizza, but I don't care. I'm ordering it. $24.15. I've been trying to watch my spending. I've been spending a lot of money over the last year, and I'm spending more of it because I'm not working as much. I'm retired. But so I'm spending a lot more money. So I need to rebudget myself because while you earn still a pension and a disability, I get that, but I was actually spending more than I was making, and it was on stuff. I also did a bunch of home projects, so that kind of bit into my funds, and family's been taking travel. I've been doing a lot of applications for maybe jumping back into the workforce, but doing stuff that interests me for my time. So I have had to do some training stuff, and that's cost some money. So I need to be cautious. But for pizza, I guess I don't care. All right, that's on order. Let's switch controllers. Let me turn off. Let me switch back over. I'm going to switch back over here to the Xbox. So the screen's going to shift a little bit here. I need to turn off my Xbox. Actually, no, I don't, because Assassin's Creed Shadows installing. I apologize. I'll just leave it on. All right. Pizza is ordered. I've got the timer up to show me, so I know when it's ready, but we won't go pick it up until... It usually takes about 15 minutes, which is about the end of the stream. Okay, main story. Continue. I appreciate the request, Muffin. It's been a bit since I played Resident Evil, and what I mean by a bit, about a week since Crimson Desert launched. Yeah, I understand. It takes me forever to finish games these days. Yeah, I think it's harder for me to finish a game. It's always been hard for me to finish a game. But even now, you'd think I'd have more time, but now I just play a lot of different games, but then I never finish any game. Okay, let's see if we can remember our controls. I started getting into sort of a cycle here. We're going to hit the timer here. This timer is going to take us to the end. It's going to take us to our 2-hour mark. But we'll still make sure we hit... We're going to go a little over 2 hours, but we'll make sure that we're playing for 15 minutes as expected for this game. Alright, where was I going? What was I doing? Let's... photo mode can be accessed from the... Oh, wait! There's a photo mode now. Oh, they finally installed it. They did do an update recently. Let's see how. Okay, we do have a mostly free camera. That's good. Can we do poses? Oh, we can. Yeah. Is it all action poses? 20? Yeah, okay, there's some cool poses. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Get down there, Leon. Make that pose. All right. Give me fashion means nothing to me. Fashion means no. Okay. Cool. It's cool they added a photo mode. No. Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to quit. No, go back. Okay. Menu. There we go. Whew. Playing different games in fast succession is going to get me in trouble. All right, let's go through here and then through this door. That sounds like a good idea. Right? That sounds like a good idea. I think this is the first stream I've played Resident Evil 9 with the PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't know if it looks super better. I think it looks pretty much the same to me. But I will certainly pass judgment on Cyberpunk 2077. When it launches, I will play that on PlayStation 5 Pro. That's why I decided to get one. And I will be all over that game exploring Night City again. Probably replay the entire campaign. I have one currently going on, which is around 220 hours, I think, on a campaign I'm running right now on Xbox. But I'll start a brand new one on PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm curious what they're going to add, like if it's ray tracing. Path tracing is possible, especially with some of the PSSR, which is frame generation, I think. Okay, I think it wanted me to go this way. Yes? Maybe? I think I was about to die and then I backed out to a save point. I feel like I've already been through here. And I don't know why why they have a pointer. Darn it, wrong button. Like, does this mean it's below me? Do I need to take an elevator underground parking garage? This I'm not sure about. I may be navigating improperly here. Okay, I might be lost here, folks. I'm not sure where I should be going. Do I need to go up instead? To me, this marker right here is telling me, and it's got this pointer on the bottom of it. Oh, I have to get to the top of this building. Gosh darn it. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I should be at the top of the building. How do I get out of here? Okay, let's go straight. Turn right. Let's grab, should be some ammo or something over here. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's do map again. So directly behind me there should be some ammo. Can I... Oh wait, it was in the water. Okay, back over here. Crap. Maybe there's not a way out of here. How did I get out of here before? Moss, you moron. Now you're just spending 15 minutes being lost. Welcome to my stream. No. Alright, let's go this way then. I probably just went in a circle that I didn't need to do. now I don't know how to get out of here. Alright, let's go. Let's see. There's a ladder there, but I can't use it. Oh wait, go back in that room. There was another ladder. Ladder to my right. Ladder, there we go. Ladder! Okay, we need to get out of here. Follow the light! I think I dropped down. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and move forward. We're 6 minutes in. Almost halfway through our time. And we need to get up to the top of there. I think is the next place we need to be. So let's go. Looks like there's a ladder here, which should be able to get me down or up to the top of the building, but I guess not. Okay, we can't open that door. That one's blocked. Did that add? Okay, it added to red. Alright, let's keep going down. Gas station. Did it want me to go to the gas station? Hello, I am friendly. I feel like I had an encounter here on another stream where I had to fill up a gas tank. And I had a big fight here. Yeah, I did. I did have a big fight here. Okay, I don't need that. And then we open that door. Okay, I need to find a way up there. Alright, let's keep going down this way. I think I was starting to go down this way and then turned around to go save. Yeah, I've got a shotgun. I think I got turned around here. I don't think I can progress. Where, oh, where should I go right now? I'm lost and I might not get done in 15 minutes. Is almost up and I've spent all of it roaming. Roaming aimlessly. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any progress in this game at a 15-minute window. I feel like I should be able to get through that. I feel like I want to shoot it. I feel like shooting is wasting ammo. Yep, it is. Wasted ammo. Alright, so I remember dropping that down. We fought a bunch of these dudes. I went back to the inventory. Oh wait, will this get me to the top? A slot for a crank. Is there a crank in here? Hello, I'm looking for a crank. Hey, buddy, you got a crank? Need a crank, bro. Hey, you have a crank? I said crank, not be cranky. I said crank, not be cranky. I said, oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh no, oh no. No, don't bite my neck. My neck will kill me. Don't bite my neck. Ooh. This is definitely the portion of the game that feels more open world and less linear. They do open up a bit when you take control, yeah, of Leon. Well, that wasn't good. Well, we've got 5 minutes left, folks. I like the little auto save point here. It's much appreciated. Hey, stay down. Stay down. Stayed it. I don't think you heard me. I know that my pizza is being made in a different location, but I smell it. Is that weird? Hello, it's me, Leon, the guy that you bit his neck. Remember me? Oh. You think that would be a good idea? I feel like this would be a good idea, right? Go, Leon, go, go, go. Get stuff. Collect. Yes, take stuff. Take stuff. Dang it. Inventory management. I suck at it. Nope. Go down. Go down, Leon. We're limited on time. We have to go back to our inventory and organize. Sorry, folks. It's just the nature of the beast. We've got less than 4 minutes remaining. What? Plus, it almost feels like they've made 2 separate games and then they joined them up. It feels very, very different. I don't want to sell. I don't want... Oh, this is a purchase. No, no, I need a storage. Oh, wait. Is there no storage? Can I not store? Sell, tune up, buy. Check inventory. Oh, is this not storage? Oh. Alright, well. We'll just skip the storage then. Well, that's kind of weird. I did not expect that. Wait a second. Oh, crap. I've already been to that one. No, wait. Okay, I've already been to that one. I need to go to that one. I need to find a way to go to the top of this building. And I have not figured that out. No, stay away. I don't know you. I don't know you. That was actually not too bad a shot there. I'm actually quite happy with myself. Are you dead? Yeah, bleed. Well, folks, I do not think I'm gonna find the way to the top here. A lot of the time I've been able to shoot these. It's got to have a little lock system on it, something that I can aim and shoot at. Then this would come down and then I'd be able to climb up. But that doesn't seem to be the case. How do I get to the top? Alright, so gas station I've been through. I can't get through here because that's locked. There's something there. That is there. Logistics warehouse. Gas powered generator. Maybe that would give me... This is the flooded area that I've already explored. There's one here. An incomplete bomb. Alright, let's run back to the other side. I know I'm wasting everybody's time here. We'll run back to the other side. Can you run faster? I also have to get over to that red marker there. I've already done this one. I need to get to that one. Wow, he had a weapon. Actually, cool looking weapon. Alright, we'll get over here. We'll see if we have any points. I think we collected a piece that we can add to this bomb making mini mission that we've got here. Can't use it as is. Oh, means I don't have a point. Well, sorry folks. We didn't really do anything. We accomplished almost nothing other than reminding myself where I was in the game. That's what we've accomplished today. Have you gone through the gas station area? Yeah, I've gone through all of this. I've gone through all of that. There was a fight that I had in there. I'll make another sweep through there though. You know what? You might be right. You might be right, Muffin. You might be right. I think I need I think you're right. See, that's what we need, is a constant companion to tell us what it is that we have done wrong, what we've missed, and what we should be looking closer at. There was a little Muffin badge. I'd put that right on his right shoulder, and then that would make things better. All right, thanks to Mighty Muffin. We'll stay for a couple more minutes. Could have sworn I thought I had maybe it was a different location, but I feel like I already had an encounter in here. But I guess I didn't. It might have been an encounter at another place that looked like a gas station. Taking stuff. Oh, I don't have room. Give me ammo. Alright, we'll come back here later. Alright, I feel like there's going to be some combat here. We're going to get our shotgun ready. We're going to reload our shotgun so we're fully loaded. We're going to make sure that our big guy is loaded. He is. He's not fully loaded, so we're going to act that back. We're going to pull it back and we're going to reload. Okay, we're fully loaded. Hold on, I see you. I see you guys want to play. Alright, we're going to go over here. We're going to get to that weapon. We're going to reload this weapon. We're going to make sure we're fully loaded. Alright, locked, loaded, ready, safe. And not safe for the zombies. Alright, first we're going to use pistol, because pistol ammo is cheap. Don't waste it though, like I just did. Nope, wasted 2 rounds. Aha! Taste that! Oh, I really want to use that on this zombie. Are you dead? Are you bleeding? Nope, you're moving. Whoa! 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 Alright, nope. Throw it! Throw it! Throw it! Ah! 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 Blow up! Haha! Haha! Alright, everybody dead? Everybody good? Alright. Good job. Good job. You're dead. You're not dead? Oh! Ooh! Hold on. What's wrong with you? Yeah! Bet you didn't think I could. Go ahead, stand up. Dare you. I dare you to stand up. Nope, he's dead. He's dead. Thanks, Muffin. You made the ending of the stream a lot better than it otherwise would have been. Do I want to go down? Here, let's check this location for stuff. Oh. Wow. Yeah. That happened. No, I don't need to bounce, but I'm trying to keep it. Oh wait, like we should be able to move this stuff around. So we should be able to take this and move it. Nope, we're gonna move it to here. Bam. And then, can we not rotate stuff? Oh, we're gonna move that one over to here. It's okay, rotate. There we go. Yeah, puzzling. Love it. All right, we got the rounds. We want the rounds. Yeah, the pizza's not ready yet, so we'll go a little bit longer. As a thank you for Muffin helping us. What a thrill. Done. Oh. I have to sing the Snake Eater song every time I walk on ladders now. Jill, are you there? Jill. Jill? Jill. Jill, are you there? Jill? Jill? Nope. Hello, it's me, Leon Kennedy, star of the Resident Evil series. I feel like we are going into the depths of hell. What a thrill. Ba-da-da. But okay, it's over. What a thrill. Yeah, take that. Do I need this right now? Look at all this stuff. I'm surprised that that inventory container wasn't storage. It was just a shopping center. Handgun ammo. Are you tired of running out of ammo? Well, play Resident Evil and feel an even greater stress of having too much, not enough. Okay. This is shotgun worthy right here. Yeah, we're just going to walk up this way. You're going to wake up. Oh, you're headless. Oh, there are other zombies in here, though. Hey, guys. How you doing? You and I don't need to talk. We don't need to talk. I'm just going to leave you alone. Yeah, we don't need to talk. You just stay right there. Oh, 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 hello. Alright, we're going to swipe at this one. Nope. Hit it, hit it, hit it. How do I... Oh, crap. Nope. There it is. Okay, quick. I gotta remember my inputs. Remember the inputs. Alright, let's switch over to the pistol. Reload. Reload. Did you reload? Fully reloaded? Okay, sweet. I hear what sounds like maybe a dog. Alright, let's reload this bad boy. Have you been through this area? I have not been through this area before, no. That looks like a kick. Melee attack. Ooh, yeah. Alright, we need to sharpen our weapon. How do we sharpen that? How do we sharpen that? Here, let's run back over here. Who are you? Ma'am? You need to be... Okay, you have shoes on. I was going to say no shoes, no service. I'll serve you anyway. Serve you bullets. They're on the menu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That indecent exposure. Are you dead? Yes, you are. You gonna roll down the stairs? Should we help her out? Nope, doesn't work like that. Ah. I think we have, maybe we have been in here. I just haven't been able to open up this door. I've been maybe around this area. Whoa! Okay. Oh yeah, that works. Ah! Are you guys laughing at me? I think they were laughing at me. Alright, I think that'll do it. I did go a little bit over time. Again, thank you, Muffin, for your time coming over and sharing your insight into games and being able to check things. You know, check your peripheries, Moss, and you might be able to enjoy your games a little bit more. But yeah, thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. 18 plus stream after that. Yeah, I think I'm going to call the Zom police on her for that to, you know, teach her the proper way to, you either pull your head off or your skin, or you moon. That's the zombie's attack profile, I guess. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. Again, I appreciate everybody's time that comes and watches. I'm going to try to do a couple more of these to where I do 15-minute runs of multiple games in a 2-hour compact, and try to get myself into games. And I'm going to try to do a different game every time. So Resident Evil 9 has been added. I will rotate to other games, maybe even games that I haven't played in years. I'm just going to run through a gamut of all the game collection that I have, because I have thousands of games that I may not have even touched. So, and plus I have Game Pass, which those rotate out, so I have access to so many games, plus PlayStation Plus, so many game access that I'm paying monthly for, but not even playing, which tells me I probably need to discontinue those services. Hopefully it's something that I can restart, and then I'll have access to all the games that I had before. Do they wipe my library? It's like, haha, you stopped your service. But I've been a constant member for PlayStation and Xbox for as long as they've had services. I've always upgraded. I've never discontinued them. I've gone away from streaming services like Netflix and Disney Plus all the time. But I feel like if I stop my services, I know I can't play them, but if I started up again my previous purchases and all that kind of stuff, will I still have access to them? And I'm not saying like own purchases, but my downloads for like the free games that they give you every month. Like, do I still have access to those? I don't know, but we'll see. Again, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go pick up my pizza, and then maybe come back this afternoon, which it's already this afternoon. It's 12:03, but I'll come back this afternoon and play a little bit more. Oh, you could run your own server for stuff. Could be a fun project for movies and such. Run my own server for stuff. Maybe. All right. Thanks, Muffin. I always appreciate you being here. Again, for everyone, your time is the most important resource you've got. It's limited. It's fleeting. You can't buy more. You can use it more effectively, but you can't buy more. So spending some of it here with me is always appreciated. Thank you. And I will see you in a couple of hours. Don't know what I'm going to stream. Maybe I'll go back to Crimson Desert. Maybe we'll just do a dedicated Resident Evil stream. Maybe we'll do some Minecraft. I don't know. I've been enjoying some Minecraft recently, so we'll jump into something. But thank you again. I hope to see you again soon. If I don't see you again soon, please enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy playing games, enjoy watching movies, enjoying hanging out with friends, enjoy board games, enjoy whatever it is that you enjoy using your time on. Use it wisely, because there's not enough of it. All right. Bye.